Good afternoon. My name is Jerry Witwit Dulang, and I've been requested by our provincial government to update you guys with rehabilitation of a mined out area. Right now we're going to one of the rehabilitation programs that I'm trying to do. It's been expensive, but we'll see. Regarding any quarry area, you need to have benching. So basically, safety protocols to avoid the number one problem of a quarry area is basically landslides, like Naga Cebu. That's what happened. You need to have benching. It doesn't matter how many engineers you have, but if you mine too much, then that's a bad thing. So you know when to leave some and then take everything, or take everything. So right now I'm gonna be showcasing to you what we do here. I'm basically located at Panghaligi, Talipon, and that's it. I'm gonna update you guys real quick right now. Bye. Okay, here we are again. This is, by the way, the quarrying, the things that are really hard for quarry operators. Basically, it's benching. This is how you bench. Okay, that is a bench right there. Over there, that's another bench right there. And then you have unsuitable materials on top. So basically, you go down. You just need to have what, roads for your dump trucks to get all the materials. That's why there's a backhoe right there. He's trying to cut everything from point A to point B on top. So we're gonna remove the unsuitable materials, basically the topsoil. After I harvest those corn on the center, we're just gonna put them on top again. Because I want it in a higher elevation rather than really low elevation. Because I'm having problems with water right now. Quarrying and water don't mix together, because you're gonna have problems, landslides and everything. So right now, this is not, what do you call this? This is not stagnant water. This is actually flowing water. Like, again, land preparation. One of the things that I had my excavator do is flatten this land out and just plow. If you have a tractor, be my guest, but I don't have a tractor personally. I only have a excavator. So I had it installed as an 8-inch teeth, so it could actually make the land more powderized. Because you need a pulverizer. There's a disc plow and a pulverizer. This is what you need for your land. Most problems for quarry operators is the complaints that are coming in. So to prevent the complaints from coming in, what you do is you plant a pier on the sides. After you rehabilitate your mined out area, plant a pier on the sides. Like, just, this is the basic example. This area has already been mined out. We put unsuitable materials on top after that, and then you plant a pier on the slope. The sloping part, these are the guys that go into the river. So after that, there's gonna be a lot of silt in the river, and then you're gonna have problems with the rice farmers. So to prevent that, this area right here, the whole slope, this whole area has already been mined out. Right here, right on my left side. And there's already been the pier plants, like the sticks. It's right there. It just depends on you. Whichever you want. There's more over here. So it all depends on you what you want. If if you want to plant Napier, if you want to plant bamboo, if you want to plant something, we plant Napier because it's fast growing, and then you don't have so much time. You'd have the luxury of time when it comes to quarrying because you have to protect your slope. This is basically, for me, it's slope protection. This is actually very deep. I had it excavated for a reason because most of the time the silt, you have to catch your silt. So this is one of the settling ponds. So when this actually becomes full, I have to harvest the silt. But what I do is just plant Napier. This for me, this it's beneficial for me. But if you want, you could just buy stocks from me. I'll have it chopped, and then you could buy like around a bag, so you could actually start and then have your own mother plants. The only thing that's very hard for this is the starting. You just need to start it, and then it just comes faster for you. By the way, the camera guy is Mr. John Torrigosa. I think regional champion, right? Yeah, regional champion of editing. Uluheo de Hitape, criminology. So he's the guy who's gonna be, what you call this? He's gonna be the guy who's gonna be editing this. So, Ma'am Ann, you requested this rehabilitation of a mined out area. He have a champion for you. So I bought some sweet corn seeds. You can just buy it from online, by the way, Shopee. So this is it. This is sweet corn, and I will repeat this, I did not use any pesticides or insecticides. Most of the time they give two. And that's it. Sweet corn. So these are the ones that were safety from the bugs. We're safe, by the way. They're not really safe, but right there, see? Hold on. There's one bug. Stem borers. So this is what destroys your crops. These guys. So right there. And freaking sweet corn, man. Hell yeah. 45 days. Only 45 days. Should I go for more corn or just plant maybe melons? I don't know. So I'm trying to experiment what's gonna grow on the land. It's not about, what do you call this, making money. It's about self-sufficiency. Nice. So we're gonna be bringing this, by the way. We're gonna be cooking it later. That's why I opted for Napier. I'm planting Napier because I have about 30 cows to feed, 30 cattle. So it's your option. It's actually totally your choice. Because if you have high blood pressure, basically you can't eat cows. You know that. So you can't eat prawns and everything, right? There's a lot of restrictions. So what you eat is basically goat. So Napier can be used for almost everything. You could feed your chickens with it, you could feed your goat with it, you could feed your ducks, whatever it is. Even your, what do you call this? Even your pigs, you can feed your pigs with it. So that's what I'm saying. It's totally your choice. But for my choice, I'm planting Napier because it's fast growing. The roots is what helps prevent soil erosion because you're disturbing the earth. You're taking your diorite or your basalt or anything you're taking away from it, and then you're planting another, and then you're moving it. So when you move soil, there's gonna be a very high chance that it's gonna landslide or it's gonna erode all the way down. So you have problems with your rice farmers, you You got problems with the community because they can't actually wash their clothes anymore in the river. That's why we have a lot less, what do you call this, complaints regarding that, because we're responsible choir operators. I don't know about you guys, but I am. So that's it. I'm just gonna show you, because most of the people, they tend to tell me, oh, quarry operator or rehabilitating is really expensive. So I'm gonna show you that it's not that expensive actually, if you look at it in another way. Because after you rehabilitate, you're gonna use your planted materials for your personal consumption, or you could actually just think of the cattle as your piggy bank. So if you have an accountant, do the math, it will actually be a lot less for the cost. Think about it. You plant up here, you feed your cows. Just make sure you know what cows you're trying to raise, or what kind of goats you're raising, or what kind of chickens you're raising. So I'm gonna show you what I have. So this is after rehabilitation. I'm gonna harvest them up here, and I'm gonna feed it to all of the animals that I'm raising. Let's go. So this is one of the animals that I'm trying to raise, and I feed them with this. This is what you call Madre de Cacao. They basically live anywhere, okay? Most of the people that plant this is for goats. And most of the people that plant this, they plant it on as fences. You could actually plant Madre de Cacao for fence for this one. But for me, I planted somewhere else. I'm planning to plant about a hectare of this one for the sole purpose of goats. So people with high blood pressure, this is your answer. Okay? Rehabilitate, and your end reward is gonna be livestock. If you know how to take care, if you want to take care of anything of animals, start rehabilitating, start planting anything you want. Okay, again, it's gonna be really expensive to convert to farmland. Hell to the freak no. The bamboo you're seeing right now has been harvested from the bamboo that we planted a few years back. So this is the bamboo, and that's what we use for the shelter. And over there, that's a tonner bag. You cut it up. If you don't have any nets, you can use the tonner bag on the sides. Just tie it with nylon, and you're good to go. You have a very, very cheap way of making a goat house, because I can't have them just go around, because if I let them go, then all my planted up here, and then all my sweet corn would actually be eaten by them. Yeah, that's first-hand experience. They already ate like a lot of my freaking sweet corn. So have them in a goat house. Again, you have 5 people maintain your farmland. Only 5. That's the maximum capacity for it. Planting, feeding, taking care of them, and bruh, your municipal vet, you could actually talk to them. Have them deworm your animals, have them everything. They help. Just talk to them. Or talk to your provincial vet. They actually provide. I got this. Okay, that buck is from the Ubay Stock Farm. They loaned it to me, and for basically free. You just have to have enough napier to feed him and have shed for him. In regards to livestock, please have your research. Do your research. Do your research on how to raise them. So I opted in raising Basilan crosses with Shamu because they're big already. This is about 4 months old, and they're freaking huge, man. I think this guy is about half a kilo. And those are the guys that you harvest, by the way. Ooh, calm down. In some standards, they're still chicks. Okay. So for the cattle, this is what we do. This is how I option for my cattle. I've seen so many. They are using barbed wires, but for me, scaffoldings. They tend to last longer, and if ever the brand new scaffoldings, the thicker ones, they don't. What do you call this? They don't rust. GI pipes, by the way. So there we go. What are you gonna use your Napier or your rehabilitated area for? Great. Go for agriculture. There's no other option. Go for agriculture and then plant. Afterwards, you're just gonna raise your cows. So right now, I'm gonna show you how big they are. By the way, come on. This is one of the cows that are docile. So not all of them are docile. Some of them are really wild. So some of them they don't let you touch. So this is one of the docile females right here. Brahman cross. And most of those females would actually kick your ass, boy. Bulls, he's Brahman, and right now that noise is the chopper. So I'm gonna get him because it's feeding time. By the way, here, let me show you their feeding. Every quarry operator has this. Right here, cut it. Bring the footing. That's about it. Paint it. So I'm gonna get him and then he's gonna eat right there. Hold on. End of the day for me. I'm a quarry operator. Again, that's Jerry Dulang. I'm a quarry operator / a farmer, and I gotta get my tools ready for tomorrow. I'd like to thank the USF Ubay Stock Farm for supporting me with my venture, and I'd like to thank our provincial Biminro for asking for an update on our rehabilitation, and also special thanks to the camera guy. We're gonna be eating the sweet corn that we harvested just a while ago, and I don't know who else to thank. Oh, by the way, thank God for the nice weather right now. I don't care if it's hot, but again, water and quarrying don't mix well together. That's why I opted for livestock. I opted for chickens, I opted for goats, I opted for cows, okay? I didn't option for tilapia anymore because they just don't mix well together. I still have my tilapia, don't get me wrong, but I'm not doing the commercial stuff. Right now, I don't know if I'm called a quarry operator or a farmer. I don't care. As long as I'm having fun. I'm having freaking fun for this. I got like 30 heads right now. I got 5 coming, so I got 35 cows. About 5 males and then 30 females. So do the math. So if ever you do the math, just try this out, okay? Just try this out. 35 times 25,000, and that's the cheapest you could buy them for. And yeah. Take care.